So if you've ever found yourself eating when you're not hungry, even though you know what to eat, then this video is for you. Now you might understand your proteins, your calories, your balance, and yet you still find yourself reaching for food when you're feeling stressed, you're tired, or you're overwhelmed. And then what happens? Well, it's easy to think that, well, what's wrong with me? Why can't I stick to something? And I want to say this very, very clearly to you, that this isn't a willpower issue. And it's not because you lack discipline or you're not trying hard enough. Most of the people that we work with are capable, intelligent, driven women, and they know exactly what they should be doing. The problem isn't more knowledge. The problem is what's happening around the eating that's driving your decisions. And when you look deeper, here's what's usually going on. Food isn't just food, it's not just fuel. It's relief, it's comfort, it's a pause. It's something familiar in the middle of a busy, confusing or demanding day. And when stress builds up, mentally and emotionally, your nervous system looks for something that helps you feel better quickly. And food does exactly that. Not because you're weak, but because your brain is doing its job. So if you know what to eat, knowledge doesn't switch off emotion, it's always going to override it. And that's why logic loses feelings in those moments. But once you see this, the behavior starts to make sense, and that's where change actually starts to begin. So, if knowing what to eat doesn't stop emotional eating, then what does? Awareness, understanding, learning how to respond to what's driving those urges and not just reacting to it. So when people stop trying to fix the food and start understanding themselves and why they're doing these things, then something's going to change. Because you stop fighting, and when the fight stops, the behavior can soften. Here's something that I want to invite you to try this week. The next time you feel that urge to eat, when you're not physically hungry, I want you to pause and ask yourself, what do I actually need right now? Now, you don't need to answer it perfectly. You don't need to change anything. Just sit back and try to notice what you're actually needing. Because that moment of noticing is where that begins to shift. I want you to know if this resonated with you, if you nodded along to this, then you're not alone and you're far from broken or a lost cause. This channel is going to be about understanding why change feels hard and how to work with yourself instead of against yourself. This is about becoming curious and not critical. And if you want more of that, make sure to subscribe.